So there's been some interest in the ROKSTEDi bipod, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like on an actual stand and how I actually use the bipod, how it can be transported, how it can be deployed, and what it looks like in practice when you're sitting on a coyote stand with your bipod and your rifle, and you need to move, or a coyote comes in from a direction you weren't necessarily expecting. But anyway, this is the P242 model, which stands for prone, and it goes all the way up to 42 inches haul. Rarely do I use it in that 42-inch configuration, but it's nice for situations like this where I'm on a hillside and I like to sit elevation. I hunt the desert, I hunt a lot of open stuff. So for guys that sit on an elevated spot so they can see a lot more, this is a great option. It's 19 ounces, like negligible weight. So I know there's a lot of options out there. I've been down the road of a lot of bipods. I've been down the road of Swagger. I've been down the road of Harris. I've been down the road of Bogpod. I've killed a pile of coyotes with each one of them, but this is hands down the best option for me. So this is how it is when it's, folded up on your rifle. There's a pick rail mount. It's quick detach, so you can snap it off and on very easily. I just have an M-lock rail section here on the bottom of this handguard, and boom, the bipod is back on the rifle. Now the legs, they have several locking positions, so if you want to put these legs out forward and you wanted to load the bipod if you were in a prone position, these notches here offer you that flexibility if you need to do so. Typically the way that I run the legs are at 90 degrees, and I usually run the legs fully extended, at least from the second leg position there. And right here, there's a release lever on the ball, and there's a ball head in this bipod that offers full flexibility. I mean, I could move this rifle 360 degrees if I wanted to. And I got pan and tilt, cant and roll, whatever you want to call it. So typically what I do is I will run the bipod in this position, and if I have a coyote coming in, I will, shoulder the gun like this, and I am rock solid. I mean, it's in the name ROKSTEDi, but the versatility of this bipod is great because if something comes in from my left side and I need to move over, I can kick this leg out and get lower and shoot down here if I need to. And I'll face you and show you that. So there's the bipod locked, but all these different positions these legs can move into, and you get this flexibility from both legs. So if you want to get out real wide, you could. And then you can hear them detent back to their locked position. Now I can put pressure on this ball with this locking clip if I want, and I don't get any slop in that bipod. If I were to take a long range shot, say a coyote checked up at 400 or 500 yards, and I needed to load that bipod, I could lock that down and be dead solid for a shot where I can account for my drop, maybe even dial if I need to, take the time to range the coyote and get a good kill on a coyote from a long ways away if the coyote wasn't fully committed to coming into the call. The legs also extend even further from where they're at into the 42-inch position. So if I were in a ground blind, or sometimes I hunt off of a taller chair instead of this turkey stool, I could be way up here. Or if I needed to, I could take a shot from a kneeling position. My phone's on the ground, so I don't even know if you're getting the top of this view here, but we'll figure that out later. So anyway, guys, the ROKSTEDi bipod is hands down the best predator hunting bipod. It's built and designed by Craig Steele and Josh Riesland. They're guys that hunt. They're guys that have lots of experience, and they know their stuff. They built this for them, but it's a benefit because you get to use it too. There'll be a restock in January, and If you need any information, you can just Google ROKSTEDi hunting gear, and you can sign up for their pre-order on their website, or the in-stock notification rather, and get you a ROKSTEDi. You won't regret it. See ya.